Yeah, it wasn't perfect. Obviously, that's not how you want to draw it up. 9 goals against and then empty netter making it 10. We got to be better. That's the bottom line. We have to play better defensively as a whole group, and a lot of that is on us. We just didn't play responsible and gave them too many opportunities.
How much of the Grand Rapids success has been just because of turnovers in the defensive end that you guys have completed?
Turnovers, but also just awareness on the ice. They like to stretch you out a little bit, and they look for the breakaway pass. And you can't give breakaways and 2-on-0s and 2-on-1s against a team like this. We've been through this before. We talked about it a lot before the series, and for whatever reason, we just haven't executed the way we should.
You try to change things up, or just do what you've been doing all along better?
Well, change things up as far as the way we're playing. We have to change that, or we're in trouble. But personnel-wise, as far as changing that, it doesn't really matter who's in the lineup. Whether we change the lineup or not. It's the way we're playing. We have to be more responsible. We have to be more accountable, and just more awareness on the ice on where their offensive skilled players are.
What do you do with Bulkanen, who's outscored your team single-handedly so far?
Yeah, he's a dynamic player, dangerous. He reminds me a lot of Ovechkin. He skates quick. He shoots from all over the ice. You don't want to concentrate too much on one player, but definitely the defense that are out there and the forwards as well have to be aware of where he's at on the ice when we don't have the puck, and make sure we're on the defensive side of him all the time.
How good is it to have some extra time between games to maybe get everybody's emotions back in check because there was a little frustration at the end of the last game, and B, just to work on more strategy and preparation?
I like it personally right now. We were, Grand Rapids for 4 days, 2 games, and it seemed like a long trip. Obviously, when you don't get the results you want, it's even longer. But I think this is a good time to refocus and get some of the frustration out, if you will, and have a good practice today, which we did. Another skate tomorrow, and then be ready for a good game Wednesday.
The first goal is always huge in a game, but especially down 2-0 and coming in front of the home fans. How important is it to strike first on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think it's important. It's not the end of the world if you don't, but I think playing in our building here, where we're really confident and we've had success this year, is something that can be to our advantage. We also have last line change as well, so we can get the guys we want on the ice offensively and defensively against certain players on their team as well.
Do you think maybe with the defensive core jumping up to the offensive zone in the last couple of games, it's something maybe you wanted to be a little more cautious here coming out with the way that Grand Rapids has been able to score, maybe pick their spots a little differently?
Yeah, at times. I don't think that was the big issue for us. Pulkkinen, I think he had 2 breakaway goals, and Mantha had a 2-on-0, basically, a 1-on-0 with the goalie, and so there's 3 right there. And it's just keeping things in front of you, watching when they do try to stretch you out, being aware as a defense partners together. The bench can definitely help out with that as well. But we don't want to get away from what made us successful too much. I think we just have to play smarter and a little more responsible. The work ethic's never in question with our group. Now it's just just do things a little smarter.